Hello, how we doing today, chat? Hello. It's good to see y'all in the chat. I hope everybody's doing well. We have 2 orders in the queue currently, one for TBB and one for the Doctor. Not to be confused with the Pokemon Doc. Different doctor, different practices. You know, just we got the regular Doctor here, not the Pokemon Doctor. But anyways, TBB is first up though. We got some Twilight Masquerade, some frog hunting maybe, and then some Ascended Heroes. So we'll see what we got for TBB FTW first. I hope everyone's doing good today. Oh, what up, Paige? How you doing today? How's your stream yesterday? I had the window up, but I was otherwise occupied, but I had the lurk going. Did you get any sick dubs yesterday? Ooh, we got a little SIR to start here. Hearthflame Mask, Ogipon EX, Special Illustration Rare, TBB. Congratulations. Nice little pull right there to start things off. That one was kind of stuck to the back of the reverse hollow, but can't hide from us. Games were sweaty, but the new character is cool. The new character is pretty cool. I had a little bit of fun. I tried him a little bit. I'm not surprised. I feel like the first day or two of the new season, everyone wants to try things, so it's always a little sweatier than normal. So I'm not too surprised. It definitely makes sense. The ranked map rotation from this split makes me want to uninstall Apex. I'm not going to lie to you. This is truly the worst map rotation. I think it's the worst map rotation regularly, but the fact that they made that this is the map rotation they chose when they released a mobility character is actually diabolical work by the dev team. Cramorant illustration rare, by the way. Nice little hit right there. TBB kind of cooking with these Twilight Masquerade right now. New character does seem pretty cool though. I played the new character for like 2 games and I was like, this character requires more brain power than I'm able to assert right now, so I'm gonna switch back to my regular character. And as soon as I switch back to my regular character, every time I hit the slide button, I could like immediately feel the difference between, what's the new character's name? Axel. Between Axel and every other character in the cast. I was like, oh yeah, okay. There's gonna be a lot of Axel mains. She seems like a very fun character. I gotta figure out how to use her ultimate a little bit better. That it wasn't entirely intuitive to me. Like, I get what it's supposed to do, but it wasn't like very clear how you get it to lock onto someone, at least when I was using it. So I gotta take her into the firing range and maybe figure that out. Also, how you doing, naughty boy? Good to see ya. Sleepy? I feel that. I feel that. I am also sleepy. We're at the stage in spring where the allergies are starting to just body me, unfortunately. So I did not sleep the best last night, despite the fact that I actually went to bed at a pretty reasonable hour. Just kind of tossing and turning with my itchy eyes. It was not the best. Not the best. Oh, what up, Spoo Bear? How you doing today? Allergies are killing my eyes. Dude, yeah, for real. It's that time of the year. I might have to bust out the mask again. The past few years, every spring I wore, like, you know those masks people would wear for like when they're sick. I would bust those masks out during allergy season. It actually helped quite a lot, so I might have to do that again. Last year wasn't too bad. I like never actually needed to wear one, but this year it feels like it's already gonna be way worse. So I might have to bust the mask out again. Ooh, we have a Timber illustration rare. Bro, I forgot this illustration rare existed. This art is so good. I love this one. Vibe today, by the way, Spoo Bear, you gotta go with Ascended Heroes while you can. I'm just saying. Do I expect you to pull super hot out of Ascended? I mean, maybe not necessarily. But, I mean, I'll try my best for you. But also, it's a set, it's like Crown Zenith to me, where it's a really, really cool set. You get a lot of cool stuff in it. And, like, once it's gone, I feel like everyone's going to be really sad that it's gone, you know? So, I feel like you just enjoy Ascended Heroes while you can. That's my 2 cents. The pull rates aren't as good as, like, Crown Zenith, but it's, like, the same kind of vibes. Where you got, like, God packs in this set. They're not all the same. Lots of different SIRs to pull. Cool extra reverses. Like, it's same kind of vibes as Crown Zenith. Ooh! Feels like there's a card stuck to the back of this Snorlax, but there's not. Eevee! Illustration Rare. TBB. More expensive than a lot of the special illustration rares in this set. That is a nice pull. Congratulations. A little bit off-center, but otherwise clean-looking card. Yeah, you're welcome, TBB. Those Eevees are just so cute. Where's Kimchi? Surprised Kimchi's not in the chat. Usually the first sign of an Eevee, we see Kimchi in there. Alright, last pack of Twilight has just a Heatran Holo Rare. Hello.
Hi, sir.
How you doing?
Doing good today. Doing good.
Chat, say hi to Choco. Alright, Ascended Heroes time. I said say hi to Choco. The first comment is someone over there saying, no, I'm good. The next comment is TBB saying, hey, Ben, go ship things. That's crazy. I just want you to know, I told them to say hi.
Paige is out here just like, I'm baking cookies right now. I'm bringing it into work. Heck
Ooh.
yeah, dude.
What kind of cookies? I don't think it ever wasn't an option, but I could be wrong, Spoo. PayPal is just our processor. It's not like you have to pay with PayPal. Like, you can still use credit or debit card. Ooh, a little foily energy. Don't you think that you're so picky? That's not true. I like cookies. And also, I'm not that picky. You would have hated me as a child. I was way pickier as a kid than I am now. See electric. I mean, you're not wrong, Spoo Bear. You're not wrong. You got an Erica's Tangela illustration there. Speaking of Electric Terrain Spore, are you going to be around for games later? Should I put Electric Terrain on one of my Pokemon and then send you the open team sheet, and then we'll see if you... I mean, you can't Spore into it because there's no Pokemon that no Spore in the game right now, but, you know, you could Sleep Powder into it. Or Hypnosis, if that's the way you're going. Is Champions actually just a huge buff for you, Spoo? Ooh! Mega Attack Rare Gengar. Finish that thought momentarily. Congratulations, TBB. This is a stacked break. Holy cow. I'm gonna say, Spoo, you can't Spore into electric terrain if they don't put any Pokemon with Spore in the game. So maybe Champions is just a buff for you. What up, Sombra? How you doing today? Still commit to mid-bonds with Endless Faith? I mean, dude, Ariados won the GC. Like I can't even give you crap for that anymore. I think we're actually just at the point where any Pokemon in the game can be good if it's supported properly. Like, Ariados won the GC. We had Baton passing Espathra in top 5 of the GC. We had Entrainment Oko Shenanigans in top 10 of the GC. Simipour was pretty far up there in the 1700s in the GC, so you know, like, you do you. If people are going to be winning with Simipour, I just can't give you crap for whatever Pokemon that you're going to use, you know? Gulpin win-win. Hey, if they put Gulpin in the game, maybe we'll get a Gulpin win, you know? The way it's looking right now, it's looking like any Pokemon is viable. Like, I would not be surprised to see someone post after Gulpin goes in the game like, oh, top 5 in the GC with my broken Eviolite Gulpin set. Shiny Gulpin named D's. That is the only correct nickname for Gulpin. You gotta do it at that point. You gotta do it. Especially if it's a shiny Gulpin. It's blue. Like, that's just perfect. Little Stunfisk EX. And one more boosty of Ascended Heroes for TBB. Canary, reverse. Ericus Tangler, reverse. And a Colossal Sag. Colossal letdown, am I right? Anyways, TBB, thank you for the purchase. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed the break. Some dang good cards in here. I'll snag a photo for the Discord. I think I also got to get a team bag for this Gengar. I'm not 100% sure what the market price is right now, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Chat, say happy birthday to Michael in the chat. It's his birthday. Thank you for reminding us, Sombra. Oh no! Don't you emote only this chat room. Wait, chat. This actually still works fine. Feels birthday man. Show me your Feels birthday mans in the chat. Think you can get around me with emote only. You have no power here, Gandalf the Grey. Break Bulls. That's the channel that I want. Also, thank you for the 5 bits, TBB. I appreciate you. I'm a little late on that. But congrats on the sick polls. We got to tag Kimchi because there's an Eevee in this one. TBB, FTW, blessed by Kimchi Chowder with an Eevee. This was 15, no, 12 Ascended, not 15. 20 Twilight. Okie dokie. Oh, it's over here. Okie dokie. We have an OP15 box up next, and then I gotta update Q real quick here. Oh my goodness, so many orders to add to the queue. So we got Spoo Bear first. 10 Ascended, 1 Mega Evo bundle. That's 10 and 6 is 16. I can do math sometimes. Then we got, oh, Dark Times. How you doing, Dark Times? Been a minute. What just happened? Shopify, what are we doing here? One box Riftbound Spirit Forged. Nice. I don't know if I've opened any Spirit Forged on stream yet. I did some Origins. I don't remember if I've done Spirit Forged or not. Maybe I did like right when the set dropped, but it's been a minute for sure. Live for 7 Ascended Heroes. Ascend my heroes. Alright, got you down, Liv. Alright, cool. Let's do some OP15 for the Doctor. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Good luck. Okay. Anyone in the chat see the new Maul Shadowlord series that finished? No spoilers in the chat, but did anyone watch it? What?
You see this?
Why are you the way that you are, Michael?
I had to come here and ask you a question, so if you have a second to you.
You want me to... Alright. Michael had to talk to me. We're good now. Now that we're good and unmuted, let's see what a juicy alternate art leader we got here. Rare is a Kuro, and the leader is, can we get a boa for the fans? One time dealer, please! Ah, it's a Brook. It's alright, we'll still take it. Alternate leader is an alternate leader. It's not a boa, but we'll take it. We'll take it. The Doctor, starting things off with a nice alternate leader, hopefully one you needed for your collection. We also got a super rare Brook, so you know, you got a pair of Brooks here. Also, L Show, you haven't even seen it yet, Mrs. Pagey Wagey, so I don't want to hear it over there. Yeah. Same guy who did the animation for Clone Wars. Yeah, it's similar animation style, but obviously they changed it a little bit, but it was very, very good. If anyone is a Star Wars fan and liked the Clone Wars or liked Rebels or any of those animated shows, definitely give Maul Shadow Lord a watch because it was super good. We got a Zoro, super rare. I don't want to give too many spoilers because the season finale just released on what was it, Monday, I think. So I don't want to give too many spoilers. Hey, alternate art Jin. Now we just need some alternate art tonic to go with this. But I'll be here all week, chat, until Friday at 5 o'clock. Then I will not be here because I will be playing Pokemon cards in our lobby, waiting for the pre-release to start. If you want to hear more jokes like this, come down to Northwest Hill Boulevard and see the TheGameCapital, and I can tell you some in person. Free pun with every single purchase. I'll make it happen. We have a Dragon Twister and then another Zoro super rare. This one a red Zoro instead of a yellow Zoro. You guys didn't get any dubs? You gotta carry them harder, Michael. Come on. Look at my ticket now. Let's go. We got a Don card. Is it gold? Nope. Never lucky. You hate to see it. Rare, rare. Sag, Sag. Ooh, that's a super rare. That is a Kobe super rare. Distorted Future and Gadatsu. Jin Claw Jewelry Bonnie. I'll whip you into shape. And then an Alvida. Bartholomew. Super rare. Rebecca. Kairos. Fall, and we have a Monkey D. Luffy. Pearl, we got a super rare Nami. Ors and a Shura. Oh, there's another Don card. Can we get a gold? Never lucky. You hate to see it. Another Nami, and we have a Ohm. Jewelry Bunny, Gum Gum Golden Rifle. Satori and a Sabo, super rare. Last pack. Do we have a third hit in the last pack? One time for the fans. Any last pack magic? We have Bartholomew Kuma. Usopp, just a rare. You hate to see it. Alright, well, the doctor, thank you for purchasing. We appreciate it. I'll get a photo in the Discord. Hopefully you needed one of our hits for you. But if not, we appreciate you anyway. Oh, am I a silly goose? I was asking for an alternate art Nami to be the leader. Is there even an alt Nami in this set? I don't actually know. That might be OP14. I might have gotten my One Piece sets confused. amateur hour over here on the stream. Okay. Spoo Bear up next. Spoo Bear, you still in the chat? Because if so, you're up next. And if not, you're up next anyways. But I gotta grab some boosties, so give me just a second to do that. I will be right back. Alright, cool. Spoo Bear. 10 boosties of Ascended, 1 Mega Evo bundle. Let's see what we got. I'm going to do the Ascended last because I called those ones to be the hot ones. So we'll see if I was right or not. Grinding for personality marked Shiny Gibble on lunch. Nice. Nice. I respect it. What are like the odds of a Pokemon having a personality mark? Like, is it like one in what to have any personality mark? Assuming you use like the sandwiches or whatever. Houndstone, Tangela, and a Fighting Gong full art. That's at least something. Tableau, Crawdon, and a Raikou. $28 personality marks, each at 1 in 2,800 odds. I'm not sure which sandwich does this. So is it 11 out of 2,800 then? Because there's 11 personalities, or is it 1 in 2,800 and then 1 in 11 to get any of the personality marks? Ooh, last pack of Mega has an illustration rare. It is a Litleo. 1 in 2800, then 1 in 28. Let's get a specific one. You. Oh yeah, 28. I don't know where I pulled 11 from. 28 personality marks. So it would be 28 out of 2800, not 11 out of 2800. But it's 1 in 2800, then 1 in 28. So that is cringe. Plus shiny odds. Yep, plus shiny odds. You. How many shinies do you usually end up catching before you get one with a personality mark? Because that just seems diabolical. Alright, Ascended Heroes time. Glaceon was 34? Bro. That's too many. Is Gible at least one that's easy to hunt? Because like Glaceon doesn't even look that different when it's shiny. Does Gible look different enough that it's easy to tell? Oh, we got a Medicham illustration rare. Not a bad start to Ascended. More than Gambit or Garchomp. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Those ones do not look very different. Next time I see Ben, I gotta ask him if he could change Garchomp to any color, like shiny Garchomp to be any color. I want to know what color he'd do. That could be cool. Invert the belly and body so it's the red with the blue belly. That'd be kind of cool too. Reverse Pokepad. That's something. Garchomp is one of the cool few ones. I think that'd be cool with like a tan as like the color. It makes sense because it's like a desert Pokemon, right? So then the shiny one would like super blend in with the sand. That'd be pretty cool. Almost like a shiny Tyranitar color is what I'm like thinking of. And then the like patch on its belly could be something different, like maybe like a green or something. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, last pack. We have a Weavile, Swirlix, and a Rockets Executor. Sag. Not too many hits out of the Ascended, unfortunately, Spoo Bear. Just the illustration rare Medicham. But hopefully, you enjoyed the break. And maybe my poor luck here will mean you'll have better luck hunting your shiny personality marked Gibble. I mean, in fairness, the break right before you was really good for Ascended, so 50-50. No problem, no problem. Alright, Dark Times up next for a Spirit Forged Riftbound Boosty Box. This is 24 packs, right? Yeah, it's 24 packs. Alright. Dark Times, good luck. See what we got. Again, don't remember if I've opened this set or not. But I know it's got a lot of cool stuff in it, so I'm excited. Let me pull up the TCG player page, so if we get cool stuff, I know what I'm looking at here. High to low. What's our hunt? What are we hunting for? We're hunting for Ari Inquisitive Signature. Alright, bet. Let's see what we got. First back here, we have Prodigal Explorer, Void Burrower, and a Jax, unmatched, as well as a mech in the token slot. So remind me, the gold one here, gold is like alternate, or like mythic rare, kind of, and then diamond is just like regular rare, correct? Like I said, it's been a minute, so. We have a foil Bonds of Strength, Steric's Gauge, Edge of Night, and then a Chaos Rune. Foil Marching Orders. That's a rare. That seems decent. Chem Baroness. Another rare. And then Spinning Axe. This one is bronze. This one's the Pentagon. Maybe this one's mythic? Help! Chat, help! It's been forever since I've opened Riftbound. Help! I remember the number, like the number of points goes up depending on how rare it is. So like this one is a hexagon, so I know that one's the rarest one we've pulled so far. That much I remember. Oh, was there a Reddit post? Drop Border Foil, Rek'Sai, World Atlas, and a Calm Rune. Purifier. Oh, we missed our foil. Bubble Bot. Purifier, Piercing Light, and then a Fury Rune. Hey, Dank Pico, thank you very much for the 10-month sub. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Foil Gearhead, Marching Orders, Counter-Strike. We pulled Counter-Strike, the video game. Huge. It didn't come with a knife, though. That's kind of depressing. Orange is epic. Orange is epic, purple is rare, yellow is showcase. Got it. So this one's an epic. We're gonna put it in the top loader. Hall of Legends, Rumble, Sterix Gauge, Lawrence Bladekeeper, Chem Baroness, Fizz Trickster, and another mech. Emperor's Dias, Mechanized Menace. That one is a rare. Ooh, Vane Hunter. And then some gold. But nice pull right there, Dark Times. The art on that is so sick. That is clean. Congratulations. This one's got to be an over number, right? Oh yeah, 223 out of 221. That is an over number. W. Very nice pull for sure. Oh, nice. I see it on the first page there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We have an Honest Broker. Heart of Dark Ice, Card Sharp, and a Chaos Rune. So the runes have the white. Got it. Lonely Poro, Fire Below the Mountain, Lucian Gunslinger. That one's an epic. And then a body rune. Glorious Executioner, Prodigal Explorer, and Ezreal Prodigy. That one is an alternate, but it's a showcase. Very nice, very nice. This guy's got a nice suit. I need a suit like that. Direwing, Switcheroo, Under Titan, and a mech. Detonate, Trinity Force, rare, Blade Dancer, rare, and a Mind Rune. Harpoon Squad, Long Sword, Riposte, that's an epic. More really cool art. Cards. Fiora Grand Duelist, Guardian Angel. Ooh, and an Order Rune. Very nice. Flashy, shiny rune right there. I'm a sucker for runes like these. I can't ever play Riftbound because I would get all of these runes and it'd be way too expensive. I couldn't do it. Gotta love the new runes. Oh yeah, for sure, Jesse, for sure. When I play Pokemon, my energy cards are like these kinds of runes, basically, where I get the really cool, expensive ones. I couldn't just get the basic ones. Chaos Rune, nice, nice. How expensive are those runes? They gotta be a pretty penny because they look really cool. Desert's Call, Here to Help, Jax, Grandmaster at Arms. We got Mind Rune. Full gold Dons. I know. Just want the gold Dons so bad. They look so cool. Doran's Ring, Assembly Rig, Bellows Breath. $35 at pre-release, but realistically like 20. I mean, 20, maybe 10. 10 to 20 for a rune is still, you know, a lot. How many do you run in a Riftbound deck usually? Azer, Emperor of the Sands, and Spirit Wheel. And some gold. 12. Okay, so like Pokemon. Roughly. That's not terrible. Simian Ancestor, Ornn Forge God, Defiant Dance, that looks really sick. Not all runes are equal. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense too. It's the same thing in Pokemon, like, certain ones are more desired than others. It seems like water and fire are really expensive right now. But it's not always like that. Fighting's kind of cheap. Weirdly, I feel like for Pokemon, it's kind of stabilized a little bit. When I was, like, playing super actively in, like, the Black-White XY era, it always depended on which decks were good. So, like, when Virizion Genesect was the best deck in format, Grass Energy was really expensive. And then when that deck fell out of favor because we had more, like, fighting decks that were good, like Landers, the Fighting Energies were the ones that were expensive. I got a Corina Varaza Epic. Rengar Pouncing, Edge of Night. Ornn Forge God. Once again, this one is the showcase rarity. Very nice, very nice. All right, and then very last pack. Any chance for some magic? We have foil Treasure Hoard. We've got Lucian, Purifier, Janna, Savior, and just a regular Mind Rune. So just a rare to end it out. But that's okay. That's a solid box. We got a cool rune, we got some alternate arts, and we got a very nice overnumber Vayne. So Dark Times, congratulations. Good box. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Glad we got such a good box for you. Riftbound is fun to open, even though I haven't played League of Legends, so I don't know the characters that well. Like, the art for this game is really, really cool, and they're fun to open, so I'm glad to do it. Alright, so we got... This one's an alternate. I know I pulled at least one other alternate. Ezreal's an alternate. And Jax was an alternate. We'll put those guys in the front, and then the other ones on the next row here. We can put our cool rune in the front too. You never know, Dark Times. You never know. It could be in the next box. What does that mean, Shy? ARAM only. What does that mean? All random, all mid? Me when I play any character in Apex Legends, it's gonna be random and it's gonna be mid. No, I'm just kidding. Random champion and the map is just a straight line. So the whole map is mid. Got it. Like a hallway with no other doors. Yeah. You just unga bunga down the hallway. My favorite kind of game. Oh, Mr. Spoo Bear coming back in for round 2. Huge. All right, Liv up first though for 7 Ascended. Good luck, Liv. We'll see what we got. Made even better with a few barley waters. Understandable. So we get a Mayoru EX to start. Carbink, Zigzagoon. We got a Team Rockets Executor. Chogepi, Pangoro, and a Tapu Koko. Zigzagoon, Camerupt, and a Tapu Koko. Lunatone, Hollow Rare. Rutro Raggy. Well, unfortunately nothing doing for you here, Liv. Just a bunch of Hollow Rares and a Togedemaru EX. I'm sorry about that. Sometimes the Ascended Heroes be that way. Spoo Bear might have just found the perfect time to snipe, because we just primed 8 packs of nothing out of the way for him. Oh my goodness. Alright, well let me snag a photo for you here, Liv. Sorry that these packs were not the best. I guess we primed 7 packs of nothing, not 8 packs of nothing. I don't remember what I said, but 7 packs of nothing. Primed. Moved out of the way. Alright, looks like Dino Smash is coming through for a couple of Horizons Gemstone boxes. Shy coming through as well. Alright, I need to grab some boosties. Give me just a moment to do that. I can see if it can ship out today, Dino Smash. It depends on if Ben's already got your order packaged up. If not, it's probably fine, but otherwise, worst case, it'll go up next week. So, worst case scenario, just a week from today, but if it's not packaged up yet, then it's probably fine. Five, 6, 7, 8. 2 Horizon Gemstone Volume 2. Okay. Spoo Bear up first. 8 Ascended Heroes, round 2. See what we got. Hey, we have a Hitmontop illustration rare. Not a bad start. Team Rocket's Hypnotizer and an Ethan's McCargo illustration rare. 2 for 2 on illustration rares. Terapagos, Charjabug, and a Canary full art. We're 3 for 3 so far. Alright, next boosty, we have a Mega Audino EX. Not a texture or anything, but it's still a hit, so we're still 4 for 4. Colossal Carving. And there's our first official miss, I think. We just had 2 reverses and a holo rare. Lily's Clefairy EX. Proton, Dunsparce, another Executor. Salandit, Terapagos, and it ends Reshiram with a foil Darkness Energy. So nothing in the very last pack, but Spoo Bear 5 out of 8 is pretty dang good for Ascended Heroes. Not a bad break at all. I'll snag a photo for you real quick. Give me just a second to do that. Redemption by Sean. Glad I could help. Glad I could help. cheaper than the casino. This is true. This is true. All right. Dino Smash, 2 boxes of Horizon's Gemstone Volume 2. Hoping for an Umbreon. Dino Smash, I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully these boxes are better than the ones I last opened for you. So that's just hoping for that. Good luck, Dino Smash. We'll see what we got. We'll see what we got. Hey, Aaron Carter. Shop is in the description of our video. We got the link right in there. If you're looking for a live break, you'll want to make sure you get stuff that says live break in the title. If it does not say live break, then that means you bought something that will ship to you sealed. So make sure to be extra careful when you're looking at what to check out there. Alright, first pack for Dino Smash here. Vaporeon V, regular art. Hey, thanks, Boo. Hope you enjoyed your lunch. Good luck on your Gibble hunt. Glaceon VMAX. That's not what we're looking for. Stamped Vaporeon. Larion V. Stamped Jolteon. A foil darkness energy. And a stamped Leafeon. Alright. First box down. Let's see if the second box is any kinder. Yeah, Ascendant's been on the rise, Aaron. It's been rough, unfortunately. It is hard to find Ascendant locally. And you know, everyone loves opening the set when they can find it, because the chance to pull a God Pack or a really cool SIR is just so tempting. Well, that's a stamped Umbreon. If you're gonna get a stamped card, that's probably the one you want, I would assume. Eevee VMAX. That's not what we're looking for. Heck. Jolteon V regular art. Alright, last pack has just a Master Ball Vaporeon. No dice on the illustration rare Umbreon, or any illustration rare for that matter, unfortunately. Dang, Dino Smash. Sorry for the bad luck with that one. Hopefully it's better on the next one. I got my piles flipped around here at some point. All the Master Balls. Understandable, Aaron Carter. Understandable. With a set as expensive as Ascended Heroes, that is understandable. No bulk, please. Got it. Dino Smash. Thank you for the heads up. Alright, and I'll go see if I can add this to your shipment really quick before I do Shy's order. Give me just a moment to do that. Our pre-roll ads are catching up, so let me just run a quick ad break while I do that. I'll be right back, chat. Ow.
a second. Just quick question.
Okay, let me get the queue updated here. Okay, should be updated now. Alright, we'll do Shy TCG's 8-pack break here, and then we'll start grabbing everyone else's packs before we start those. Good luck to Shy TCG. We'll see what we got. First pack here, we have a Black Belts Training full art. Nice, nice. Ooh, that is a special illustration rare. Mega Meganium EX. Shy, congratulations. The 8-pack Ascended break wins. I don't know if I've pulled this one before today, but that art is really, really nice. That's pretty sick. Plant monster hype indeed. Got a Mega Electros regular art. Ultra Ball full art. No dice in the last couple here, just a Togekiss rare. But Meganium SIR out of just 8 packs, a solid snipe for you, Shy. Hopefully one you needed for your collection. Thank you for purchasing. Let me get a photo here. Ascended order 5, 2, 4, 2. Okay, let me grab some boosties starting with Liv's 7 Ascended, and we'll see what we can get for those. Give me just a moment to grab everyone's boosties. See, 7 for Liv. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. And then 2 more gemstone rising volume 2. Okay, Liv, 7 Ascended. Good luck, good luck. We'll see what we got. Can't be any worse than last time, surely. Right? Right? Alright, we're already better than last time. We have an illustration rare. We have already beaten the whole last break. So we're already ahead. That's something. Pikachu? Oh, I thought we had 2 Pikachus. That would have been so fun. Man. Maybe next time. Got a Mega Ferroslass. Groudon, Hollow Rare. Groudon, Hollow Rare. Groudon. No, I'm just kidding. That's a victory bell. That would have been insane, though. Imagine. Hoopa. Colossal. Dragapult EX in the very last pack. So Heliolisk is the only bigger hit than a double rare, but I mean, it's at least better than last time. It's at least better than last time. Thank you very much, Liv, for the purchase. Hopefully you enjoyed. I will snag a photo. We'll see what we got. Shy stole my hit. That's funny. That's funny. Alright, Dank Pico up next for a few more Ascended Heroes. 20 to be exact. Alright, Dank Pico, good luck to you. Hopefully your 20 are a little bit luckier than the small ones are, but we'll see what we got for you, Dank Pico. Good luck, good luck. Mega Halucha in pack number 1. Should probably have some more top loaders at the ready just in case, you know. You never know with Ascended Heroes. The chances of a God pack are low, but they're never zero. Tying them up. Got a McCargo, Ethan's Flavor. Illustration rare. Not a bad little start. In Linoon, we got a Fan Rotom. Illustration rare. We have a Miraidon EX. Oh, that's a hollow fire. Gotta put that in the hollow pile. Very important. Right on the X, a little terastallized hit. What up, Scully? How you doing today? Oh, that's a Stevens Metagross special illustration rare. Dank Pico, congratulations. Very nice hit on the Stevens Metagross special illustration rare. Camera was not having it. You are so right. That camera was not down for the Metagross. right, last one is a Mega Gengar EX. Ding Pico, no dice in the last one, but one of the few to get a special illustration rare out of Ascended so far today. So, congratulations. Hopefully you enjoyed the break. Give me a second to snag a photo. Pokidoku? Nope. As long as there's orders in the queue, I cannot do the Pokidoku. Dems the rules. And we still got orders to open, so I can't be doing the Pokidoku. Alright, Dino Smash 2 Gemstone Horizons Volume 2, Round 2. Hopefully this one better than the first one. Dino Smash, good luck to you. We'll see what we got. Alright, box number 1. Or number 3, I suppose. Give me 2 illustration rares this time. Give me an Umbreon, and then give me another Umbreon. Well, we got another Darkness Energy. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. I know those are rare in these boxes, but it's still not what we're looking for, you know? That's not the Umbreon we're looking for. I specifically said illustration rare Umbreon. Come on, Gemstone Horizons. What are we doing? What are we doing? right, we got a Leafeon V to round out box number 1. Box number 2. Just want an illustration rare. Feel like that's not too much to ask out of 4 boxes. Oh, brother. Not a Glaceon VMAX. No bulk, please. Got it, Dino Smash. Thank you, thank you. What up, Kimchi? How you doing today? There's a Leafeon in here. I'm gonna scream. Better not be another Leafeon V for exactly the same Vs back to back. That would be cringe. Alright, well, at least we got a stamped quick ball this time. That's so silly. Alright, last pack. Just an Espeon Master Ball. No luck here either, unfortunately, Dino Smash. I'm sorry. Boxes are just not being cooperative today. I will snag a photo for you. I saw your no bulk request, so I'll make sure to not include those. But thank you for purchasing. We do appreciate it, even if the luck's just not there right now. Okie dokie. Ooh, P-Bub coming on in. How you doing today, P-Bub? For exactly 22 boosties. I don't know about you, but P-Bub's feeling 22. Alright, cool. Let's grab these. 12 Black Bolt, 10 Twilight Masquerade. All right, P-Bub. Good luck, good luck. Let's continue the frog hunt, see if we get anything good here. Ducklet, Glimmet, and a Blood Moon. Ursaluna, regular art. Oh, thanks. I'll have that, but not in the stream room, because I don't want to get it on someone's cards.
I also have cookies.
I will also have a cookie, but not in the stream room. But thank you.
I'll leave it over yonder.
Okay.
It's on your desk.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. Chat, one of our employees brought in Red Bull and cookies. What a goat. Shout out to Paige. No. We will not be doing that. Easy, says Shy. I don't know about that. Hey, Tortera Amin, how you doing today? Alright, last pack of Twilight for P-Bub, and it's got... Ooh, a Gold Luminous energy. Okay. Ending on a gold. Can't complain about that too much. Very nice, P-Bub. Very nice. Twilight Masquerade there. Okay. On to the Black Bolt. See if we have any better luck with this one here. Pokeball Throw. An Audino and a Thunderous, as well as a Grass Energy. Pokeball Cincino, little Hollow Rare Landorus. Hey, that's an illustration rare. Servine, we'll take it. We'll take it. Any illustration rares out of Black Bolt and Bright Flare, we're not going to be too mad about, because there are so many different ones to pull, and it's always nice to see them. That's an Excadrill EX. Timpole, Pokeball Hollow. We have a Full Art Meloetta EX. Timpole, Haxorus, and a QM EX. Got a regular Meloetta EX. And very last pack of the break, we've got, ooh, it's another illustration rare, a Simipour. Congrats, P-Bub. Nice little set of packs here. Alright, 2 illustration rares out of Black Bolt, and we got the gold Luminous Energy to finish up on Twilight. Definitely not bad. Oh, looks like Torterra Almond's coming on into the queue here. Okay, okay. Oh. There we go. Torterra Almond. 1 perfect order bundle. 10 Ascended Heroes. All right, let's see what we got for Torterra here. There's the perfect order bundle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alrighty. Good luck, good luck. We'll start with the perfect order, and then we'll see what we got. First pack. Just a Serperior. Yveltal EX, regular art. Hey, we have a Talonflame illustration rare. Little burb. Nice. Telepathic Psychic Energy for a rare. And last Perfect Order pack has the other rare energy, Rocky Energy. I mean, there's more than just that, but it's got one of the other ones. Okay, on to the Ascended Heroes. Got a Lily's Clefairy EX. Dang, we had Ekans and Arbok. That's kind of crazy. I don't know what the odds on that are for the Pokemon community game, but I imagine it's not very high. Nice little illustration rare here, the Snow Runt. Congratulations. Alright, and nothing in the last pack. So just a couple of illustration rares here for you. Torterra Amin, a Snorunt, and a Talonflame. The two primary hits. Hopefully ones you needed for your collection, but appreciate the purchase. I will get a photo here. Give me just one moment. Yeah, you're welcome, Torterra Amin. No problem. Liv's turn. True, true. Alright, well. For the first time today, the queue is clear. So. You know what that means. It's Pokidoku time. Queue is open! Exclamation point break if you would like to hop on in and make a purchase. What do we got today? Monotype, first Evo line, final Evo. Grass, normal, Paldea, and Area 0. Okay, okay. Grass monotype, there's not as many as you would think. Because early in the game, I think Tangela was like the only pure grass type. All of the other ones, like Bellsprout, Bulbasaur, you know, all of those ones are like grass poison. And then when they finally made a new one in 2nd gen, Hoppip, it was grass flying. Later gen, they did do just grass for a lot of them, but even like the final Evos usually aren't, you know? Like Torterra's grass ground. What's 5th gen? Chestnut is grass fighting. That's not 5th gen. 5th gen is Serperior. Serperior is pure grass, so that one works. Decidueye is grass and ghost. So it's a lot of the like early grass starters, but not the final Evos, with the exception of Sceptile. Sceptile is pure grass, and like Serperior. I'm just gonna do... I'm just gonna do Turtwig for this one. I think Turtwig's cool. Alright. First in Evo line, grass. I suppose I could have done Grottle for this one and then Turtwig for this one, and then we could have just did Torterra. That would have been cool, but I messed it up. You hate to see it. Grass first in Evo line. Let's do... What's like a newer gen one? What do we have in like 7th gen for grass types? We have Rowlet, obviously. We have like Tapu Bulu. What's like another random grass one? Could do like, or no, it'd be Pansage is the baby for this one. Oh, honestly, low key, Paris is not a bad one. Everyone remembers that this is bug. I feel like no one remembers that it's grass. 1.2, that's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, in grass final, obviously we're going to do Torterra because it's based. 2.6, alright, alright. Normal monotype. Unlike grass, this one has a lot. Most of the early normal types were just normal. It was pretty uncommon for normal to get a secondary type, I feel like, in the earlier Pokemon games. And honestly, even today, it's not that uncommon for a normal to be pure normal. Let's do... Kamala doesn't have a secondary type, right? I'm going to do Kamala for this one. This one that I feel like a lot of people don't know exists. 1.2, that's a juicer right there. Alright, normal first in Evo line. Ooh, we could do Stuffle for this one. That seems decent. Another 1.2. And then normal, let's just do Beware. Let's just keep it rolling. Look at that. 6 answers, none of them above 2.6%. We're cooking right here. Alright, Paldea plus Area 0 DLC monotype. Is Squawkabilly Paldea, or is that Swish? I want to say it's Paldea, because it got an SIR and Paldea evolved. I feel like it's gotta be... Like, this is just... I also don't know if this is just flying, or if that's normal flying. Ooh, I don't know if that's a flying pure, or if that's a flying normal. Ooh, that's tough. First in Evo line, Paldea. Is Scoville in Paldea? We could do Capsicid for this one. That's a pretty good one. Alright, 2.7. That's solid. That's solid. And then, final Evo, we could do Scoville in for this one. But I'm going to do Espathra, because Espathra is one of my favorites. Actually, Espathra I know is pure Psychic, so I'm actually going to lock Espathra for the monotype one. And then final Evo, we'll do Tinkaton because I love Tinkaton. 2.6? That's a juicer! Uniqueness score of 17. That is a juicy, juicy Pokédoku right there. That's a good one. Look at this. This is art right here. Nothing above 2.7%. Look at that. I gotta see if Squawkabilly would have worked. Oh, Palafin would have been a good one. Squawkabilly would not have worked. Oh, thank goodness I didn't lock that one. Oh, man. So Squawkabilly's a normal type then? I assume it's flying normal, just like a lot of the birds. Normal flying, yeah. Why do you call it the Pompadour? Is that like the kind of bird it's supposed to be? Alright, most common. We dodged all of the most common. Which is pretty good. Least common. Oh no, we couldn't have Grotle. We would have had a least common. Oh, I feel so bad for throwing that now. Man. Oh, Pumpkaboo was actually just... It's... If you can ever do Pumpkaboo or Gorgeist for an answer, that is just always correct to do, I feel like. Houndstone? Isn't Houndstone... Oh, I thought Houndstone was Ghost Ground. Huh. It must just learn ground type attacks then. And it gets Sand Rush too as one of its abilities. That's really crazy. I didn't realize that it wasn't also a ground type. I feel like I have this revelation every time Houndstone is on the Pokédoku. Oh, it just changed. It literally just changed from Grotle to Quilladin. That's crazy. Oh, they're tied. That's why. They're literally tied. That's funny. Cool. Alright, that was a good Pokédoku. That was a good one. I'm going to share this in the Discord. This is a work of art. I'll put spoiler tags on it, though. Don't worry, for anyone who wants to... spoiler attachment. Alright, well, we still got no new orders, so we'll do a Wordle real quick. We got nothing at the end of the Wordle. We'll call it for today. Alright, first Wordle. We're going to go with a horse. Always got to start with horse. Alright, we got an E. That's why we do horse, because E is the most common letter used in the English language. Got to do something with an E. If you're not doing an E for your first word, you are throwing. Alright, let's go... Let's go with... Is kelps? Is this a thing? Oh, there's no S, though. We don't want to do one with S. Oh, bench. Bench is a good one to do here. Alright, we got 2. The E and the N are still not in the correct spot. How about... What if we start with E? E... Something like this. This could work. If there's multiple E's. That's actually fine, because that... We got to put E in 2 spots that we knew it wasn't before. So that's fine. So we know that... It could be an EN ending. So like a past tense. Like this, for example. It's not going to be this because we know E is not the first one, but like past tense seems like the easy solution here. Maybe not, though. There's not, I don't know. I feel like there's not a lot of 5-letter words that end in EN. We gotta order, though, so this will have to wait. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alrighty. Shy. 8 more boosties of Ascended. Good luck, good luck. We'll see what we got. Stunfisk. Full art. Another Stunfisk. This time not a full art. Lots of Staraptor evolution targets in that one. 2 Staraptors and a Staravia. Mischievous, Bellsprout, and a Kilowattrel. Charmander, Raichu, and a Regirock EX. That's a foil dark. Last boosty for Shy. Golduck. Wormpole. No dice. It's a Togekiss Hollow Rare. Shy. Appreciate the purchase. Thank you, thank you. No luck on this Ascended Heroes, unfortunately. Unless you like Stunfisk, and then this is probably the greatest break of all time for you. Oh, there's... Never mind. I was going to say, a 5-letter word with E in the second to last spot is order, as I'm typing order number in the Discord. But we did O and R in our first word. We did horse, so it can't be order. But that would have been really funny. Alright, back to the Wordle. What do we got? I guess it might not be E-N. It could be E-D. Is this a word? It is a word, but it's not that word. But we got the L in the right spot. Laden is a word, but that's not... What could it be instead? Is it a double? Linen? Like linens and sheets? Ooh! Alright. Hold on. Lock in, chat. That's not a word. I don't think that's a word. I don't think that's a word. Maybe that's a word? I don't think that's a word. Lichen is a word. Hooray! We did it! Alright, what's the other one that Choco likes to do? Is it, the one where you have to group the things together? What's that one called? Oh, Liven also would have been a good one. Do a tier list? No, I'll probably just do a quick word game. I don't think I have time for a tier list, unfortunately. Connections, that's what. It's literally right here, huh? Alright, connections. Where are the words? This is not the game I thought it was. Or is it? And they just didn't do words today for some reason. I have no idea. Okay, I have no idea what that game is. Alright, never mind. Abort mission. I have no idea what that game was. I thought it was the one where there was the words and you had to put the words in the correct spots. I thought that's what Connections was, but apparently I'm trolling. I don't know, maybe I will do a tier list. Exclamation point break if you want to hop in, by the way, chat. We have an empty queue, so you'll be the first one in line should you grab a live break. If I did a tier list, what would we do a tier list of? The megas? There's a lot of megas. But I'm down. Alright, we'll do a quick tier list. No new orders by the end of the tier list, then we're calling it for the day. We gotta add row below. We always gotta have an F tier when we do a tier list, otherwise it's not a real tier list. Those are the rules. We'll do red. I feel like red is good for F tier. Then this one, we gotta do like purple or something. Alright. That's cool. Alright, megas. Starting with Venusaur. Venusaur, we're not doing this by competitive viability, by the way. I'm just doing this. This is vibes alone. Vibes tier list. Mega Venusaur is kind of cool. I don't mind it. It's like we'll put it in B for now. I might move that up later. Charizard X. I like Charizard X. Charizard X is up there. Charizard Y is also up there, but I put Y above X. I think this one looks more like the original Charizard, so I like it more. And I've also done good with Charizard Y at VGC events 2 times now. So, I like Charizard Y. Blastoise, it looks kind of silly, in my opinion. We're not doing a Blastoise. Beedrill. Make a Beedrill. I kind of like Beedrill. Beedrill's up there. Super aerodynamic. Do I like this more or less than Charizard? Probably less. But it's close. It's close. Pidgeot is kind of just like the epitome of what a C tier Mega is for me. I have no opinions on Pidgeot. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Raichu. Which Raichu is this? Is this Z or is this A? This one's kind of cool though. I'm going to put this one up in B. I kind of like the way it looks, where it's like standing on its tail. Oh, it's X? Okay. I like this Raichu. I think that one's cool. This one I do not like as much. I'm going to put it in C tier. Usually I put Megas like this close, because they're usually pretty close. These two are not for me. I like this one a lot more than I like this one. Clefable. Clefable looks kind of silly. Not a huge fan of the Clefable. Alakazam. Also not a big fan. This one doesn't look silly, but it's just like... It's things that it has 5 spoons. Like, I don't know. It doesn't do it for me. Victory Bell is a really silly one. And I like silly Pokemon. So Victory Bell is going to go into A. I'm going to put it above Beedrill. I don't think I can put it above Charizard, though. I don't think I can do that. Slowbro, I don't have strong opinions on. That one's a C. Gengar, we're going to put up in S. Mega Gengar is really cool. It's, in like competitive, it's really good. It has a very strong ability, so it gets used a lot, and I think it just looks really cool. Very strong Pokemon, so Gengar goes up in S. That's our first S tier Mega. Pinsir. Pinsir's another one I don't have strong feelings on, so it goes in C, but I think it goes at the front of C. So I like it more than I like Pidgeot or the other Megas in C tier. Now that I'm looking at it, I think I'm going to put this Raichu behind Slowbro. Okay. Kangaskhan is interesting. Dominated competitive play for a long time. Dominated competitive play so long that it had to get nerfed twice. And it's still getting played. That's how strong Kangaskhan was. I actually think the concept of the little guy coming out of the pouch and actually, like, hitting the other Pokemon is really cool. Like, I think that's a cool concept. So I'm going to put Kangaskhan up in S. I think I'm going to put it in front of Gengar. So I like the concept of that one a lot. Mega Starmie, as I've said before, I like silly. So this one goes up in an A. We're going to put it probably behind Beedrill. But it's close. Gyarados is okay. Gyarados is okay. It's going to go in B. I'm going to put it... I think Gyarados is at the front of B. I don't love it enough to put it in A, but I definitely like it more than the other B tier Pokemon. I think it looks pretty cool. Aerodactyl. How many more of these do we got? Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl's just kind of... I'm not a fan of the Mega Aerodactyl. It's got a goatee. It doesn't look that appealing to me. Dragonite, I'm going to put in B. I'm going to put this one. Kind of like Gyarados. I like it, but I don't love it. Both of the Mewtwo's I'm not a very big fan of. So we're going to put them in D tier. Meganium I do like quite a bit. This one's going to go in S. The flower mane is pretty cool. Feraligatr, we're going to put Feraligatr in B. If the head stayed closed and it was like the Mega Chomp mode all the time, that'd be like an S tier Mega, but it doesn't do that. I think when it's like this, where the head is just like up I think it just looks really silly. So I think I'm gonna put that one in B tier. Ampharos is fine. I'll put it in C tier. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Steelix also is fine. I like Steelix more than C tier, though. I'll probably put it in B tier. Probably at, like, the very back of B tier. Maybe in front of Feraligatr. More I think about it, I kind of don't like Feraligatr. I don't know. No, but like, the Chomper, no, we'll keep it in B tier. It's fine, it's fine. Scizor, I just like regular Scizor more than the Mega. So this one probably goes in, like... But, like, I also don't hate the Mega. I just think regular Scizor is really sick. So I'm going to put Scizor in C tier. Heracross, same thing as Scizor. I like regular Heracross more than Mega Scizor, but I don't, like, hate the Mega Heracross. So we'll just put it in C tier. Skarmory, I think, is pretty cool. We'll put Skarmory up in B. I think probably right behind Steelix. I forgot Mega Houndoom was a Pokemon. This one probably just goes in C tier. No strong. I think this one goes in the front of C tier. Tyranitar, obviously. You know me. You know I gotta put Tyranitar in S tier, obviously. Although I will say I think regular Tyranitar is cooler. So actually, we're gonna put Tyranitar in A tier. I like regular Tyranitar more than Mega. I don't like the way the Mega looks, but Tyranitar will still go at the head of A tier because I love Tyranitar. Sceptile is really sick. Sceptile goes in S tier. Blaziken is really sick. Blaziken goes in S tier. Swampert I don't like as much. We'll probably put it in B tier. I think probably right around Venusaur. I think it's like okay. I do like regular Swampert more though. Mega Gardy we'll put in A. I think the like dress is pretty cool. The shiny version of this where the dress thing is like black is really sick. We'll put this one I think right in front. This one is probably at the head of A. I think. Alright, Sableye, no strong opinions on, goes in C tier. Mawile, I like a fair amount. This one will go in A tier. I brought Mega Mawile to my first ever VGC tournament, so that one has good vibes for me. We'll put Mawile up in A, right around where Charizard is. Right about there, I think. Aggron, no strong opinions. Medicham, no strong opinions. Manectric, I like a decent amount. I'll put it in B tier. Sharpedo, no strong opinions. Camerupt, no strong opinions. Altaria is a floof ball. It goes in A tier. Bayonet goes in B. I kind of like the way Bayonet looks. Chimecho, I'm very happy Chimecho got a Mega. I'm going to put this one in A tier. Controversial, perhaps, but I think it looks really cool. Absol, I feel like Mega Absol is kind of mid. We're going to put it in B tier, though. I still like it more than these C tier Megas. Second Mega Absol, I think, is cooler than regular Mega Absol. Glalie, not a fan of. Salamence goes up in S tier. I think Salamence is sick. That one's going at the front of the tier for sure. I think Mega Salamence looks really cool. Super aerodynamic, gets to fly really fast. So I like Salamence. Metagross, we'll put up in A. I think just behind Tyranitar. Latias and Latios are kind of eh. Those aren't even Megas. Hang on, we gotta add another row below. Technically not a Mega. Okay, and that's where these guys go. Because they're primals, they're not Megas. This one is a Mega, and Mega Rayquaza is dope. It's gonna go up in S, right by Salamence. Honestly, might go in front of Salamence. Those two are probably two of my favorites. Staraptor. Putting it in B tier for now, but TBD. I gotta use it. I didn't play ZA, so I gotta use that one more before I determine if I move it up or not. Lopunny, I don't have strong opinions on. This Garchomp is an abomination. This Garchomp is cool. This Lucario is okay. This Lucario is also okay. I think they're about the same. Abomasnow is I'm kind of medium on Abomasnow. Gallade. Frostlass can go up in B. I think Frostlass is cool. Heatran, I don't like how it looks. I'm sorry, Heatran. Darkrai, I don't like it. Darkrai might be my first F tier Mega. I'm not a fan of Mega Darkrai. I'm sorry. Emboar, I like that he's got the little trident thing. That's pretty cool. Excadrill, not a fan. Audino, no strong opinions. Scolipede, no real strong opinions. Scrafty, I think, is cool. I like the little hoodie. I think they did Scrafty cool. Electros is kind of medium. Chandelure, no strong opinions. Golurk, I think, is pretty cool. Golurk, I think, is pretty cool. That one will go in B. Chestnut is bad. Not a fan of Chestnut. It's not an F tier, though. It's a D tier. Delphox is pretty okay. Delphox looks pretty cool. Greninja is S tier, for sure. I didn't realize until I played Champions that Mega Greninja, the Ninja Star, it actually, like, spins around. And that's cool. So it goes in S tier. Alright, we got just a few more. Pyroar. Cringe. Not based. Floette. I kind of like Mega Floette. Mega Floette's pretty cool. Meowstic. Not a fan of. Malamar. Not a fan of. Actually, Malamar is more of a C tier. I don't hate Malamar. Same with Barbaracle. Same with Dragalge. Hawlucha is really cool. Hawlucha goes in A tier for sure. Maybe S tier. This thing has a giant cannon, which is super silly. Goes in A tier. Diancie looks pretty cool. Diancie... It's at least B. Diancie might be A. Crab. C tier. No strong opinions. Golisopod. B tier. Drampa. Drampa's kind of cool. I like Drampa. Drampa can go in B tier. The Magearnas, I'm not super big on. Zeraora is pretty cool. Zeraora is at least B tier. Phalanx, not big on. Scovillain, not big on. Cool competitive applications, not a fan of the A aesthetic. The A aesthetic really makes me not like this Pokemon. Glimora, no strong opinions on. This is Tatsugiri. They're all fine. They can go in C tier. I'm just going to put them all together in C tier. I don't really have strong opinions on which one I like more. And then Baxcalibur is dope. Baxcalibur goes probably in A tier. Yeah, but like, Blastoise's cannon just looks kind of silly, in my opinion. It like doesn't add to Blastoise's aesthetic at all. It just looks like it doesn't belong. Whereas this thing literally is a cannon. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's probably my tier list. I could send it in the Discord a little bit later. That's probably what I go with. I feel okay about this. I don't really hate a lot of Megas, so not very many in F tier. Mostly C and B tier Megas, which, you know, that's how it should be, I think. Alright, chat. No new orders came in, so we are calling it. Excuse me. We are going to call it there. I'm going to close up the shop. Let me do that real quick. Give me just a second here, chat. while I'm doing that, let me also remind everyone up here, we have a Chaos Rising booster box giveaway. You can see that will not be drawn until a Monday, May 18th. That is because the Friday before the set is not, it's not released. We can't give it away or open it on stream. So that one will be given away on a Monday instead of a Friday. But if you would like to enter for your chance to win a live break of a Chaos Rising booster box, exclamation point enter with the number of tickets you would like to enter with. That'll be the newest set when it releases. So definitely get your tickets in there because that'll be a cool one to have. And like I said, that'll be on a Monday. That will not be on a Friday. Next week, Friday, we will still be in the pre-release period, so we will not be allowed to open that on stream until Monday. Hence, given away on Monday. Alright, still in the process of closing up the store here. But I appreciate everyone hanging out with me while we were doing stuff today. Mega tier list ended up being about the appropriate amount of time, I think. So you want to give people a chance to hop in and make an order just in case. So that ended up being like just the perfectly sized tier list, I think.
Did you get Tom's today?
Yeah.
Did you go to one here, I assume?
Yeah.
Should have went to one on Richmond.
Oh, what? I hate it here. That's wild. You want to say hi to chat?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to show you that because I saw you got Tom's. I was like, oh, it feels bad, man.
That's crazy. Apparently, Giannis was at a Tom's locally, chat.
Half the comments are like, I don't know who this is. And I just...
Apparently, half the comments are like, who is this guy? That's crazy. No way we're doing Giannis like that after he won us NBA Finals. That's wild behavior. I don't even follow NBA, and I would know who Giannis was. Like, come on. What are we doing? Alright, store should be closed. Any last second orders sneak on in? Nope, it did not. So, chat, thank you for hanging out today. I appreciate you. Once again, enter the giveaway, exclamation point, enter with the number of tickets you want to enter with for your chance to win a Chaos Rising booster box. I should be live at my usual time next week, Wednesday. That will, of course, not include Chaos Rising yet. The first Chaos Rising stream should be the 18th with Chalk Oaks. That's the earliest we're allowed to sell it. So feel free to hop on in for that. Otherwise, I believe Choco's planning to be live tomorrow at his usual time. But keep your eyes and ears on the Discord because that is where we will say anything if it changes. Chat, have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. I'm going to get out of here. I will see you all later.